And new this evening, a community outraged after the Brooklyn Borough president and elected officials announced plans to turn a sacred burial ground into affordable housing. News 12's Jericho Tran visits that site in Flatbush to listen to the community's concerns.
Amid the hustle and bustle of Bedford and Church Avenue lies the site of a sacred African burial ground.
We want to give them the dignity that they deserve at the final resting place.
Did you know that this is the African burial ground?
Last year, Mayor de Blasio and council member Matthew Eugene announced plans to turn the site into affordable housing, youth programming, and a memorial.
It's a slap in the face that two men of African descent would even think to have something less than a memorial site for their ancestors at this site.
I think those ancestors, if they were with us, they would be so happy to see us coming together to give to those young children.
The New York City Department of Housing Preservation and Development sending us a statement saying in part, Flatbush residents have expressed a need for affordable housing and a desire to memorialize the site's special connection to the historical Flatbush burial ground for enslaved and formerly enslaved people of African ancestry. We are committed to a comprehensive community engagement process to accomplish both goals. Those we spoke with here today rejecting the idea.
And to turn it into housing projects, that's totally a disgrace.
We don't need more housing, and it's not going to be affordable housing for us, so why turn it into that?
I don't think if they say that they're going to create a housing that people cannot afford, that I'm not aware of that. I don't know what they're talking about.
Nzinga plans to meet here every Wednesday at 5:30 to inform the community about the history behind this space in hopes of turning it into a memorial for those buried inside these gates. In Flatbush, Jericho Tran, News 12.
And tonight we're getting a response from the Brooklyn Borough President's office in this statement that reads in part, this community dialogue is integral to envisioning a site that addresses this painful part of our collective past, as well as the multitude of needs faced by the Flatbush community. Borough President Adams looks forward to the recommendations generated by the task force to guide the final request for proposals that will be issued later this year.